When you're the star of one of the biggest shows on television, you can expect rumors to swirl around about your private life in some very public ways. This is something that Outlander star Sam Heughan has become all too familiar with. So stay tuned and don't go away, because Sam Heughan reacts to fans who are convinced he's dating his co-star, plus other Sam Heughan news. First up, how is Heughan reacting to fans who are convinced he's dating co-star Katrina Balfe in real life? You're about to find out. Heughan responds to fan speculation by saying the majority of fans of the star's drama are awesome. If there are one or two that are slightly on the fringes of society, then so be it. I think we've all had our own experiences, and certainly some have been quite unique. Heughan went on to say that the show's fans are terrific. Heughan's comments about fans being on the fringes of society was his way of referring to a small yet passionate group of Outlander viewers who are convinced that he and co-star Katrina Balfe are secretly dating in real life. In a recent interview, Balfe opened up about how some fans are even convinced that the child she recently had with her husband, Anthony McGill, is really Heughan's. And their reason for thinking this? Because the bed sheets in the background of a baby picture were similar to those in Heughan's photos. Balfe also revealed that these fringe fans who made the erroneous connection called a church on her wedding day to check whether or not her marriage to McGill was real. Balfe explained that some obsessed fans even hired private investigators to prove that Balfe and Heughan were dating. Okay, now that's just getting a little carried away. Next up, how have Heughan and Balfe dealt with their rise to superstardom? Let's take a look. Initially, after Outlander first aired, Heughan and Balfe weren't prepared for their rapid rise to fame and an end to their private lives as they knew it. This was a difficult thing for the pair to get used to, which of course is understandable. Heughan said, "I think both of us were unaware of having more celebrity status or just interacting with fans. I think we were both very open. I think we've probably become a little bit more protective now. On a personal note, they are always pretty uncomfortable. It's not the most natural thing. Certainly for my character, having to go through the assault and rape at the end of the first season was pretty tough. It's clear that some of the sex scenes during the show's first season weren't always an easy experience, but Heughan insists that Katrina is the perfect scene partner." Heughan credits his success working with Katrina to the fact that both of them know how the other works and thinks. He also points to the fact that they started their Outlander journey together and have been on this long, continuous journey side by side, hence they have this sense of comfortability together. Heughan further added, "We have each other's backs. If as an actor you are feeling uncomfortable or something isn't working, we will work on it together, and we will talk to the writer and we will try and work through it. She is very thoughtful. She will always approach things with a lot of thought, and then she will go at it 100%. Up next, what does Katrina have to say about working with Heughan? Let's find out. Heughan isn't the only one who thinks he has a great scene partner. Apparently, the feeling's mutual. Katrina has also revealed that she is grateful to have Sam by her side ever since the drama began. Balfe explained, "I just feel really grateful that from day one, Sam and I have really gotten along, and I think we also both made a conscious effort to really have each other's backs, and we knew that whatever length of time we would have on the show or whatever the journey was going to be, he and I were the only two people who were going to understand this unique experience." Katrina currently stars in season 6 of the mega popular period piece drama, and in the latest episode, fans watched as Malva Christie accused Jamie of fathering her unborn child and claimed that he had turned to her for comfort after Claire nearly died from a mysterious illness that had been spreading throughout the Ridge. But Malva is a troublemaker who just can't help but spread lies and gossip, and it's clear that she hates Claire and is only trying to cause a rift between Claire and Jamie. The question is, however, will Malva's tactics work? For now, Claire believes Jamie is innocent, but the pair have a hard time convincing the rest of the townspeople. As a result, Claire struggles with being a social outcast, and it's having an impact on her mental and emotional well-being. To calm her nerves, Claire takes ether and falls unconscious, which leads to some wild dreams. In the dreams, Malva taunts Claire and even threatens to kill her. Yikes! But when Claire awakens, she finds Malva murdered in the garden. Stay tuned and don't go away, because we're bringing you the latest Outlander and Sam Heughan news. You don't want to miss this. Next up, does Heughan live in a castle in real life? You're about to find out. Although Heughan doesn't currently live in a castle, believe it or not, he was raised on the grounds of a castle in Dumfries and Galloway. Sam was raised at the Drummond Castle Gardens. Throughout Outlander's successful run, fans witnessed Sam at numerous castle locations, but many fans are probably unaware that he was born in Balmaclellan and lived in New Galloway, Scotland's smallest royal borough, as a boy. Sam and his family lived in Kenmure Castle's converted stable stables, and during a recent interview with Scottish Fields, he said, "I was born and brought up in southwest Scotland, in Dumfriesshire, so I guess just a really idyllic kind of setting. We were living on the grounds of an old castle, Kenmure Castle, a really small rural area, very sort of safe, I guess. I think I was just very lucky to have all that. Scotland is my playground, you know, like kind of the history there, the castle, and I think my mother really instilled in me a joy of walking and getting outdoors." Sam also stars in Men in Kilts, where he explores the great outdoors with his sidekick, Graham McTavish. Sam revealed that he wasn't a fan of healthy, active outdoor lifestyle when he was a boy. Sam added, "I guess as a kid you don't really enjoy it. You're kind of moaning and complaining, but actually, as you get older, you realize. Now, I do a lot of mountain biking. My brother works in the mountain biking business, and it's amazing actually. That area has also really changed quite a lot. There are a lot more outdoor activities down there." Up next, does Tom Hanks' wife, Rita Wilson, have a bona fide crush on Sam Heughan? Let's take a look. Heughan recently confirmed that a number of women have slid into his DMs, including actor Rita Wilson. In a recent interview, he was asked if any famous women had slid into his DMs, and he replied saying, "Rita Wilson, I think was pretty good. Yeah, I met her on a show. I think Outlander has been very much a word-of-mouth thing. People do talk about it. It's great how popular it is, especially in America. It seems to be possibly more popular than in other places." And apparently, Rita Wilson is Sam's biggest fan. Wilson adores Outlander and met Sam on a talk show, where she opened up about her love of the historical time-traveling romance. In April of 2016, Rita and Sam appeared on The Late Late Show with James Corden, and she talked about how much she and her friends love the series. Rita is also a fan of the steamy love scenes as well, and has a bit of a crush on the young actor. It isn't hard to see why Rita would have a crush on Sam, and if you've ever seen his shirtless workout photos on Instagram, you'd totally understand why. Not surprisingly, many women have a crush on the 41-year-old actor. Finally, what are the weirdest gifts Sam has ever received from fans? As you know, fans will often send gifts to their favorite celebrities. Sometimes, though, the gifts turn out to be weird tokens of affection. Sam received one such gift from an adoring fan, and it's hilariously bizarre, yet sweet at the same time. After all, it's the thought that counts, right? The weirdest gifts Sam ever received were a duvet with his face on it and crocheted dolls of himself. Sam said, "I've had a variety of really interesting gifts. I think I received a crate of overripe avocados, homemade peanut butter, a duvet with my face on it, and crocheted dolls of myself." According to Sam, however, the duvet with his face on it takes the cake. Sam said, "I'm not sure if they imagined me sleeping with it, but you know, it's good to remind yourself of who you are when you go to sleep. They should have given me a duvet with their faces on it." Hilarious. Which gift would weird you out more? Receiving a duvet with your face on it or crocheted dolls of yourself? Honestly, I'd have to go with the dolls on that one. That's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching.